Hi there, Antoine here for Simarchitecture and welcome back to a new video. So today we are building the so-called Brindleton Manor, which is located of course in Brindleton Bay. It is the new world from The Sims for Cats and Dogs, and I'm building this on the 40 by 40 lot, which is located just near to the ocean. So let me tell you a few information about this house. I was actually looking for an idea. I really wanted to stay in the Sims for Cats and Dogs world because I'm just in love with it and I wanted to explore more possibilities. And I found this 40 by 40 lot. And there was a beautiful house already built on it. And yeah, because I really have to admit that sometimes the houses that are already built in the game are sometimes really ugly, but this one was really good looking, typical Hampton style house that I really enjoy. But yeah, I really enjoyed a lot, and I found that this lot deserved a way more impressive house. So I decided first to build a house inspired by the beginning of the 20th century, between end of the 19th century and beginning of the 20th century. And I found a picture in Pinterest of such a house, which was not that beautiful as the one I built. It's not being narcissistic or anything, but it was symmetric, but not really. Some things were not really symmetric, and that was really weird. And I decided to make this house really symmetric. And of course, I believe the most interesting part of this house, the most interesting element, is the roofing, because I really spent quite a lot of time on the roofing, and I think this is really what makes this house special. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way it turned out, especially those little towers, and of course this big central part in the house, in the front side of the house. And of course this tower, which is really probably the most significant part of the house. This is the part that makes the house recognizable. And yeah, so I really spent a lot of time on the exterior just to make it look nice, with several level of details. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way it turned out, as I said. And in the end, when I was ready with the exterior, I was like, wow, this is really beautiful. That was exactly what I was looking for. But I was also at the same time, oh, this is such a big house. How the hell I'm going to furnish this? And yeah, doing the floor plan was an absolute nightmare, I won't lie to you. But in the end, I was quite happy because it's really spacious. You will see it. I will tell you a bit more about the interior later. And yeah, the style is quite good, and this is what I had in mind while building this. So about the exterior, you will see that the house actually almost takes all the place on the lot. So there is actually no garden. But what is interesting in Brindleton Bay is that this lot and the other one, the 64 by 64 one, are actually surrounded by fences and bushes and private access to the beach. So even if it's only a 40 by 40 lot, it looks way bigger when you're playing, because of course you don't see this square, this white square that tells you that it's a 40 by 40 lot. And yeah, it just looks way bigger. And I was also thinking that it would really looks nice, and if this house just looks like it was put on the cliff without any manicured garden or anything, just to be close to the nature. So of course it is big house. It's not really a cabin lost in the wood. It's really close to the nature. I know it's big. It's like you can see it from everywhere in this neighborhood. But yeah, you get the idea, I believe. So yeah, you will see, and I think you already probably noticed it. This video is quite long. It's been really a long time since I didn't record such a long video, but I really didn't want this house to be cut in several parts. So that's why the house is, the video, sorry, is so long. But yeah, I think the best way to see how the house is organized and everything, and just to be sure that everyone is gonna see every part of the house. But of course, such a long video means that I made choices, and you will see only one bedroom being furnished in this video. You will see more in the end of the video during the screenshots. But as really recorded videos, you will see only the master bedroom. So yeah, I hope you won't be too disappointed not to see all the bedrooms being furnished. But yeah, this is what it is. And now I can tell you more about the interior. So the interior is pretty big, and this style that I went for is really old-fashioned, and I think it turned out really good, especially the first floor, which is my favorite. The entrance is absolutely fantastic. I believe really the style that I was looking for, and I really had something precise in mind, and I was not sure that I was able to recreate this idea I had, and actually it just went the way I wanted it to go, and I'm so happy with this. So there's this big entry hall with a small living room just behind it. There's this bar lounge area with a small bathroom, and of course the formal dining room. On the other side there's the kitchen, which is really huge and probably a bit too big, but you know, it's a manor, so I really needed a big kitchen. And also there's this breakfast room, which is also can be considered as a informal dining room, which is just located on the opposite side of the formal dining room. It's a bit smaller, and there's a big living room, which is located in the back of the house. This is the part that I'm building with many windows. So this is the main living room. When you go upstairs, there's another lobby. I don't know how to call it. You know, it's like an entry hall, but on the first floor, with an access to all the bedrooms except the master bedroom, which is located on the third floor. So on the second floor, there are all the bedrooms. I only furnished 3 out of 5 because it was really time consuming. Like, you have no idea, I probably spent like 12 to 13 hours on this home, and it was really time consuming. I spent my whole week furnishing it. And yeah, so there are 2 bedrooms that are free with their own bathrooms. There's only a wallpaper and a floor, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can turn that into bedrooms or into living rooms, into baby rooms, into pet rooms, into whatever you want. So yeah, just to make you aware that some rooms are not furnished, but it's already available on the gallery, so you can download it. And yeah, I didn't say everything about it. So we have those 5 bedrooms with their own bathrooms, and also that's it for this floor. Sorry. On the third floor, there's an office, which is actually the biggest window you can see on the front side of the house. And so between this, oh my god, sorry. This video is really too long. I think I'm exhausted, so that's why I can't talk anymore. So behind this big window, there's the office with a nice desk, a fireplace, a sofa. So really a nice place to work with a beautiful view on the forest. And still on this floor, there's a small gym with a few gym machines. I don't know how to call them, but you probably got what I mean. And there's one of my favorite rooms, which is the library. I know it's a bit weird to put it on the 3rd floor, but I was thinking about the location of this room, and I was like, well, the 1st floor is already occupied by all the rooms that I told you about, And I was thinking that putting it on the last floor of the house would make sense because it's really quiet. There's only one bedroom and it's so high that, and so far away from the first floor that people probably wouldn't like to go so far. So I was thinking that it would be a really quiet place, and the room is really big because you have an access to 2 of the 4 towers, so in which I put some sofas. You know, there's new sofas that come with the expansion pack Cats and Dogs. The sofas that I can use to build a real bow window, so that's the sofas that I use for this, and it's really a comfortable room, I believe. Really warm, really welcoming, with many bookshelves, so it's really a room that I would like to have in my own house. Like a library is probably one of my dreams when I build my real home. And I know it will probably never happen, but yeah, that's why I'm playing The Sims. So there is this library, and finally the master bedroom, which is pretty large because there is the main bedroom with some sitting areas next to one of the towers, with a sitting area with armchairs just to rest or to read something in a quiet atmosphere. And also there's a walk-in closet which is really big because there are like 5 cupboards with a beautiful view again on the ocean, and with many mirrors just to see if your outfit is fine on you. And of course there's a bathroom, sorry, I'm mixing all the room. So yeah, there's a bathroom again. So in total there are 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. I know it's a lot. So either you can put a really large family here with pets, or it can also be turned into an hotel, I believe, even if there isn't really an expansion pad dedicated to hotels. So in fact, it's not really possible to create an hotel, but I believe the style of the bedrooms are pretty and personal, if that makes sense. Like, it's not really, you can't identify a personality or anything. It's really neutral, I believe. So you can, yeah, it looks like an hotel, I believe. But I really like this style because it looks really elegant, old-fashioned. And I think it matches the coastal houses style. So yeah, you can do whatever you want with it, play with it, turn it into an hotel, or probably into a public lot, a museum, or I don't know. A museum could be weird, but you know, in America there's some houses, especially in Newport, that you can visit. So there's still houses but turned into museums, so you can visit all the rooms. I'm thinking about Newport because this is really a part of America where there are the most beautiful houses from the Gilded Age. I don't know if you have heard about this period in America, but in terms of architecture, it's really fantastic. I'm quite fascinated by this time. And Newport, I never been there. I never been to the US, sadly, because this is really a country that I want to visit, and I'm pretty sure about it when I will go to the US, because it will happen. I mean, in my life, it's one of my goals. I will go to Newport because there's such houses, such traditional looking houses, but also fantastic palaces like the Elms. I don't know if you ever heard about the Elms. This is truly fantastic. Like, it's like an Americanized version of the European style built during the end of the 19th century, but in such a beautiful way that you can only love it. Of course, there's also the Marble House or Marble Hall. I don't remember exactly, but believe me, it is fantastic. And also, there's, if I don't say something stupid, there is the Breakers. The Breakers, which belong to the Vanderbilt family or to the Rothschild. I never know. There's always there's two families, the Vanderbilts and the Rothschilds. I believe this belongs to the Vanderbilts, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I said all this just to make you aware that Newport is absolutely fantastic. And if you're interested in this subject, there's an Instagram account that I'm following, which is called Mansions from the Gilded Age, and it's actually curated by a specialist of this question, and it knows everything about all the houses from the Gilded Age. And there are many pictures from this time, really old-looking pictures, but also new ones taken by people that live now. And yeah, this man organized also visits or conventions in New York, I believe, with other people who are fascinated by this subject. And also this man wrote a few books about the mansion from the Gilded Age. And yeah, this is really one of my favorite accounts, and I really suggest you to visit this account, because it's really, I would say, surprising, because there are houses or stories that you would never think about. Like, you would never believe such houses ever existed in the US. And yeah, they're here. Some of them, because many were destroyed during the past century. But yeah, the most beautiful ones are still here. You can visit them and you can learn about it on this wonderful Instagram account. So yeah, this is one of my inspiration, of course, Newport, because when you're thinking about American coastal architecture, you can't avoid Newport, because this really like the best spot for such houses. So I don't have the pretension to say that my house is as beautiful as the one that you can find in Newport, but this was a source of inspiration for me, definitely. Yeah, so as I said, this video is really long, and I spent really a long time this week to build this house. I'm really happy with the way it turned out, don't get me wrong, I really love it. But it's been quite a long time since I didn't build such time-consuming house, and to be honest, I don't really have time with the university, and I think you will have to wait quite a long time since I built a really big house. So of course I won't stop posting, because I have another idea for the next video, which also will be an old-looking house that will use probably many objects from the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. But yeah, in the future I'm not gonna build such big houses, and yeah, except this old-looking house that I'm planning to build next. I will try to build another more modern looking house, because I know you love modern looking house. And also I'm waiting for Alexander to release new custom contents inspired by the French royal style, because I noticed that you really love my videos with this custom content. So the royal ballroom and the French palace, those are some of the most viewed videos on my channel. So I'm waiting for him to create more custom content to build another special lot or room, and I hope you will like it, because I already have an idea, and he already told me what he has in mind, what he plans to build. And yeah, it really sounds exciting. If you're interested in such custom content, you can support him on Patreon. It's called Alexander, and yeah, it is linked in one of my videos. It is the French Palace. You have his Patreon page. So as you probably notice I'm pretty tired because I can't talk properly. I'm forgetting all the words that I want to use, and I'm mixing some words, but yeah, I think I told you pretty much about this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was not too long. Let me know in the description. No, not in the description, sorry. Let me know in the comments if it was too long or it was okay for you. Just let me know, because if you like such long videos, I could do more long videos. So just let me know. So thank you for watching, and yeah, I really enjoy first of all doing this house, and also I enjoy more and more being active on YouTube, sharing my passion with you. It's something really stimulating and I just like it. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.